We are excited to share with you some tips on how to rock your business during the holiday season. Woo! We are excited. This is the start of a busy season for everyone. Thanksgiving is 2 days away. People are posting awesome about Block and what it's doing, and we're just jumping on board with all of that. So the season of the holidays, spending the time with those that you love, your family, your friends, at work. So Kelli and I just thought we'd jump on here and share our favorite tips to work your business. And we hope that you have a pen and paper ready, because we definitely saw these tips and we're like, oh yeah, got to do this, got to do that. And some people, some of us may think, well, it's the holidays. I think I should just put my business on hold. And we're like, whoa, wait a minute.
Big mistake.
Stop. Yeah. Don't do that. Don't do that, because this is our busy season. This is the time that we get to share it with the people that we love the most. So we're going to get started. And number one tip is to put your phone down. I know, put the phone down. And you're thinking, oh, well, how am I going to work, right? Don't just leave it there. But I'm just saying, Plexus is about building relationships. It's all about relations. And we get so lost behind Facebook, behind social media and texting, that we forget those face-to-face conversations. And it's so important, because you're getting to spend quality time with your friends and family, coworkers. You're surrounded in the spirit of giving and being around each other, that we forget sometimes how to even interact with people face to face. So my advice is to put your phone down and work it in the nooks and crannies of your day. For example, this morning I got up a lot earlier than I usually do, and I'm not a morning person, but it's called sacrifice. So I got up early and I started writing my notes for today. I thought, well, might as well do it while my kids are sleeping, because when my kids are awake, it's all kid time, right, Kelli? As a mom, and all of those of you who are moms on here, parents, you know that once it's kid time, you're devoted to them. So if you're with your kids, don't spend that time with them. If you're with your mom, you have a family member come over, spend that time with them. After you put the kids to bed, work your business, even if it's 10, 15 minutes. If you're on break and you're at work and you have 15 minutes, use that time to reach out, to follow up, or answer messages from those that you have already followed up. Kelli, do you have something to say about that?
Well, also, if your family, obviously they know that you do Plexus, and your friends, who's ever you're around for the holidays, and if you're just going to be on your phone the whole time while you're at a family get-together, they're going to think, well, I don't want to do that business. I don't want to be on my phone. I want to enjoy my family, And so you want to show them that they can be a successful, business person, have a successful business, and you can enjoy your family time. And that's why you're doing it, not to be in your phone the whole time that you're there.
So. Awesome.
Okay. And then number 2 tip is take your products. Take your products with you. Take your products if you go stay at a relative's house. Take your products, put them on the bathroom counter if you're staying there, your ProBio. Put them on the kitchen counter. That's where I keep them at home. I keep them on the kitchen counter. So whenever we have people over, there they are, right there for them to see. Take your Slim, mix it up in the morning, drink it when you guys, take them out on a walk, drink your Slim and be like, okay, let's go exercise, or after you guys eat your Thanksgiving meal, mix up a Slim, take it with you. When you're getting ready to eat a meal, hey, I'm going to take my Block, and get your bottle out and take it in front of them. And they'll probably ask you, oh, what is that? What does that do? And, tell them about it. And so be a product of the product. Take your products. Let's see.
I'll add a little bit to that. All these people, your friends and family, even though they don't comment or ask you about your business, they're watching you. They're watching you on Facebook. So if you already posted that you're taking your pink drink and you're doing selfies, or you're sharing testimonies, you're sharing articles about gut health and regulating your blood sugars, once they see you face to face, they want to know what you're all about. They may not ask you, but they're spying on you. They're watching to see, okay, I want to see really if she's doing this behind Facebook, is she really all about that she talks about? So like Kelli said, just be a product of the product. And especially if you have an opportunity, bring out the block. If you're going to take your block, don't take it secretly. Take it in front of them and maybe offer somebody one. I'm like, oh yeah, maybe I want to try that. Tip number 3 is Plexus swag. So if you have swag, wear it with pride. If you have a cup, it says Plexus on it, Plexus Limb or whatever, wear it. If you're out doing the Black Friday shopping, wear it, because people have probably already heard of Plexus, or you could say something like, oh yeah, this is my Plexus money. Like, thank goodness I don't have to pay with credit card this year. I get to pay cash. And they're like, what is Plexus? I'm like, oh, it's an awesome opportunity right then and there to share. People know that they want to know more, and maybe they've already heard from someone else, and this is a perfect opportunity for you to share with them. Another thing is, actually, sorry, Kelly, I'm turning it over to you with that tip, the next tip on that.
I think, wearing the swag out when you're doing your Christmas shopping, like Maria said. Be ready with a brochure in your purse. If you don't have brochures or you don't have business cards, you can make something super cute. Like find me on Facebook, or, I have the perfect gift for somebody, for your relative for the holidays, ask me about it, or something just really, really cute. And you could give it to them. You can also say, hey, I'll friend you on Facebook and I can help you out. I don't know if this was a tip for later or not, but another thing is, like, when you're out and about and you're talking to people about it, you can be like, hey, I want to friend you on Facebook because I want to see when your daughter gets this awesome gift, when you're chatting with them and you can see that they're excited about something really special for someone. You can become friends with them on Facebook that way, and they'll be like, oh yeah, and then you can see all, get into that, see all that. So anyways, number 4 would be listen to family while you're sitting around playing games, opening gifts, eating around the table. They're going to give you little clues. They're going to be like, oh, so-and-so's had stomach pain, or so-and-so has eczema, or, oh my gosh, I just keep gaining weight and I can't stop eating. I have to have all those cookies, or whatever. They're going to say something. You just kind of think about it, store it, think about it, maybe put it in your notes. You don't have to pounce on them right there about Plexus, but you can be like, that way you kind of just store it, think about it for later, and then possibly message them later on or talk to them later on while you guys are visiting. And I think, go ahead, Maria, if you have a tip on that.
Absolutely. Like we said earlier, they're watching your journey. And when you have that opportunity, when someone's sharing with you that, they have eczema, or maybe someone says, I'm battling with an autoimmune disease, something that that Plexus can help with, immediately we want to jump into it right away, right? Because we have the products that help. And our instinct is, let me just tell you about this. Stop, hold yourself back, and wait till there's a proper time. Perhaps they don't want, actually, I would just say don't do it right then and there. Give them a little bit of time and find the right time to reach out to them. Sorry about that beep. Maybe you can just, before you go to bed, jot it down. If you have a cell phone handy, we said don't have it, but if you have something handy that you can write it down and say, oh yeah, Julie needs this for migraine. So you write it down. And then when you go to bed or you wake up early in the morning to work your business, remember, you will message her and say, hey, or, a couple days later and say, hey, Julie, I think I have something that may be able to help you with your migraines. So don't do it right there on the spot, even though we want to jump in right away and say, oh, hold a minute, and don't just, vomit Plexus on these people right away, because I think they're expecting you to say all these things to them now, right? Oh, we're going to hear about Maria, who's going to share about Plexus because she's wearing that Plexus shirt and she's mixing her pink drink over there and she's going to come tell me what I need. Wrong. Don't do it. Surprise them. Wait a couple days and then follow up and say, hey, I think you need to give this a try. So that's the tip for that. And then we have another tip, number 5. Use the holidays as a customer and team appreciation time. We owe so much to our teams. We owe so much to our customers. Thanksgiving is about being thankful, right? We're thankful for so many things that life has given us, the opportunity, family and friends, but think about the people that you have influenced, the people that have trusted you with these products, that you have a huge influence over these people, and they came to you with a goal in mind. They trusted you, they saw your vision, and we owe a lot to our customers. We owe a whole lot to our customers and our ambassadors. Remember, they're the ones who took us to to reach our 500 PV, 1,000 PV. Maybe they're the ones who helped us get to silver, to gold, senior gold. We owe a lot of our journey to our customers and our ambassadors. So during this time of the year is a special time to thank them, because they have helped us in our journey. Though you have helped them with their health and their goals and everything in between, they have helped us. So it's very important that we use this time to thank them.
Another good thing is, maybe send them Christmas cards, put them on your Christmas card list. Send them Christmas cards, just thanking them. You don't have to mention Plexus or anything, but they might be thinking, oh, maybe she's mad at me because I haven't ordered. Like, even people that haven't ordered, anybody that's like your ambassador or customer that stopped ordering or still ordering, whatever, anyways, just send them a card, say, I really appreciate you supporting me and helping my business get started. And if you ever need anything in the future, just let me know. I just want you to know that I'm thankful for you in this holiday season. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas. Because they might think that you're, like I said, mad at them because they're maybe not ordering anymore or supporting you anymore, or buying anything. And you want them to know that you're not mad. There's no hard feelings. You're not mad at them. Totally fine. And you never know. They might be like, oh, I wanted to order, but they might say something. But if they don't, it doesn't matter. We just want them to know that you appreciate, that we appreciate them. So
absolutely. And I think that leaves it leaves that door open. If it's been closed, it opens up that door of communication. So it's so important to be able to communicate with our past ambassadors. And I say past, we have white lines, but even don't just think about your current customers, think about your past customers too. So yeah, thank you, Kelli.
Yeah. Let's see. Another tip, number 7, would be send cold messages in and follow up with them. Okay, so I think this one was
number six.
Oh, am I on 6?
Yeah.
Oh, whoops. Life is about relationships. The holidays are all about relationships. You don't get a new customer in the season, that's okay. You build a relationship that years down the road, they're going to be there. We already said that. Send them a Christmas card. Oh, someone had done like a bottle of X Factor and said that they were extra thankful for the person during the holidays. If you are able to send that to one of your active customers, or send them something, a little gift, some sort of product or samples or something, just to show them that you appreciate them, and a handwritten note, because we all know we love getting even just a card. I just love it. It's like so exciting when I open up a card from Maria or Aaron or Elizabeth. It doesn't matter that there's not a gift. It's the card that just is, it's so exciting, that they took the time to send me a card. And so I'm sure that customers and ambassadors would love that. I think, let's see.
Tip number 7 is keep doing cold messages. If you think of somebody, keep adding to your list of 100. If you see somebody in the grocery store, somebody at the restaurant that had good customer service, think about how they would be on your team. You are the person, the headhunter. I look at Clyde and I keep saying the word headhunters because he's great at that. He is so good at looking for headhunters, people that are influential, that are friendly, outgoing. Those are the kind of people that you want on your team. These are people that you want on, to build you can hire these people. I mean, not really technically hire them, but you can bring them on to be part of your organization. So my tip is to continue to add cold messages. So add them on Facebook. Like Kelli said earlier, have your phone handy. If you want to add them on Facebook, sometimes you don't want to add just a stranger to your Facebook. So I will say, are you on Facebook? Oh, yes, I am. So I will have them find themselves. And what I do is I just take a snap a picture of their profile without adding them, because it can be pretty creepy to add a stranger to your Facebook account, especially if you have kids and you have a lot of personal information. So I have backed off a little bit off of that. And so what I do is I just take a screenshot of, my husband's looking at me like, what the heck? And I just take a picture of their screenshot, and then I can know what their name is, because usually I forget about names and what they are, who they are. So I will just send them a private message on Facebook and say, it was so nice to meet you at the grocery store today. You have all these good qualities and skills, and I would love to, give you the opportunity opportunity to share more about my business, or if you talked about the product, share about the product. So my advice, send these messages. If you are a night owl, send them at nighttime. And I usually get so worried. My hands start to sweat when I hit send. So I send mine at nighttime, like after 9:30, almost 10. It's on Messenger. They can have their auto voice or the ringer off, and then I don't have to worry about it till the next day. It's kind of like when you reach out for a dreamer, you just send it at night, and then you just close your phone, you go to bed, and you don't have to worry about it if they've opened it or not. And then the next morning, you follow up before your kids are up or before your busy season starts, your busy day with your friends and family. Remember that it's the time to be with friends and family, and these are your shareholders. These are your family is your foundation. They're there to support you, always have. So you need to spend that quality time with them instead of being on your phone, working your business, and they're going to remember you like that during the holidays. And you don't want to be remembered with that person that was stuck on the phone the whole time, right? Because that's just kids in general. That's what people do these days. Don't be that person. See what else I have here on my notes. It's a time just to, another tip that I have. If you are out at a Christmas party from work, friends, your church, anywhere else where there's people that you don't know just yet, and you know how everybody takes pictures, like a group picture, get on that picture, and then maybe you could take it with your phone, and then you know how people start tagging other friends who were on there that you don't know. Send them a friend's request, like, oh yeah, remember me? I'm the one on the right. Remember, I'm the one that like was right behind you, or hi, they start following you on Facebook, and they're like, oh, I want to get to know her. She's always having fun. What's going on here? So that's another good way to add people to your social media, your Facebook. Oops, I don't know what that is. Sorry. Okay. It may sound cliche when you're talking to people about your products and your company and how network marketing, is fun. It sounds cliche, right? I mean, I even think about this right here. I'm like, why am I talking about this? Oh my God, sorry. But look at us. I mean, look at Kelli and myself, we're having fun. I mean, this is just what we do. And I guess we stand out because no one else dressed up. But just want to wish you a Merry Christmas, a Happy Thanksgiving, be safe, enjoy the family, enjoy the food, and enjoy everything. This is a season that only comes once a year, and you have to make the most of it because these are memorable times. If you have kids, that's how they're going to remember, and pictures, but it's often how you make people feel. It's not so much sometimes what we do or think, it's just how you make them feel. So make them feel loved and appreciated, and this is the time of the year to do that. We have this awesome opportunity to share these amazing products, amazing company. I mean, this is a season when people need, an extra $100, $200. People are in need. People are out there looking for jobs, and you have something that you can share. Share it. Kelli, do you have anything else to add to that?
Just be passionate, be Plexus. I know we had a couples meeting the other night, and I got to hear more about Jessica's family and Gina's family, and I'm just like, it's so exciting hearing the stories. So share those stories. Share the kids running for the multivitamin. Share the kids talking about, I need my multivitamin right now, my nail broke, or whatever that Gina was talking about. I need my, this morning I shared about Levi and he loves his Plexus pink drink. Share those videos, share those stories, be passionate. We have, like Maria said, we have products that are changing lives, and people need to know, that they need to know some of the other stories. They need to know why we're so excited about these products, why we're so happy, why our kids love them, and all those good things. Be fun, have fun, enjoy your family. So be thankful.
Yes, like we said, you don't want to run away from your Plexus business this time of the year. This is the most important time. These are the seeds. I keep thinking, when I think of seeds, I think of Robin when she drew that little seed. We were talking those calls and back in October. She drew a picture of a seed, and you keep watering it every day. And that seed is going to grow, and it's going to blossom. So what you do right now is going to show results in December, in January. This is a big season. Don't put your business on hold. Keep sharing we have products in a company that is changing people's lives. So absolutely. I'm going to stop the recording and we can open it up for a couple minutes of questions. But thank you again for joining us tonight, Kelli. Thank you for sharing your tips with us. And I'm excited to share this on down to the rest of our team.